Live. Am I live? Okay. Should be on. Hello. One sec. Let me just look on my screen. Hello, who's there? Let me see. Am I the only one right now? Reveal yourself. Anybody? Anybody in the chat? Hello. Ooh, my hands. I'm going crazy. Hello. Anybody? Am I the only one right now? Well, too bad. I'm gonna just start, okay? Well, I'll just wait. Hey, hey, Hedgie, you're here. Good. Good to see you. How's everything? Are you okay? Hey, hello, Crikey. Hello, you're here. Good. Good to see you guys. Is everyone all right? Everyone happy? Relaxed? So, two of you. Good. Just three of us. Nice, nice, nice. All right, all right. Anybody out there? Say hello. Reveal yourself. Well, well. So I'm here again with Renshuu. Do you want me to reset? Oh, Hetty, you okay? Good. Good. You're okay. Excellent. Jonathan, hello. You're early today. Good. Excellent. I'm good. Wow, Jonathan, you joined pretty late last time I remember. Was it you? I think so. Okay, you're good. Jonathan's good. Everyone's good. Crikey's good. Everyone feeling good. Excellent. Shall I let me see. Shall I reset the stats and then just restart it? Last time I set it as like a beginner. I wonder if you want me to set it as like intermediate. Let's see. I just go here and I can reset it, or just like do something from this menu. Anybody, any suggestions? You can do anything. Let's see. Because I can just go here and don't think you need to reset. Oh, okay. I can just like, okay, make it harder. Because like here, like it says I want to reset like my account. And I wonder, I wonder if I should, oh, where did it go? Yeah. Like here, it says I can reset it. I can just like pick whatever. Okay. To make it intermediate. Okay. One sec. I have so many things in front of me, you can't believe it. Okay. I have my like little iPad in front of me with like a little keyboard attached, and it's right in front of me, and have another keyboard, for my computer, and have a computer screen there as well. So like sometimes I'm just like, tapping something else and like, Anyway, one sec. What do I go? Oh, where do I go now? One sec. So shall I just go to resources or something? Japanese, maybe basics, maybe here. One sec. Let me just fix my screen. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so do you want me to go anywhere? Let's see. Cory! Konnichiwa! You made it. Konnichiwa, genki? Alright, Cory or Hechi, anybody, if you want me to go do like a specific, grammar point, or if you want me to check out some kanji or whatever, you can just tell me, okay? I'll just do whatever you want me to do. Easy. So it has like, let me see. Basics, okay, Japanese basics, and has beginner, JLPT N5, grammar here, and also pre-intermediate, JLPT N4. Let's see. What do you fancy? Soko soko, soko soko. Curry your okay, soko soko. Okay, so good, good. Okay, frequency. Konbanwa, Patrick. Konbanwa. Hello. Good to see you. Good to see everyone. All the big names. Shall I go to maybe JLPT N4? Any requests? I'm taking requests. Because I don't want to pick something like that's too easy for you, you know? So it's N4. I mean N5 is still like important too, so groups of people, te. Okay, maybe like look at the te form as well. Kara, linking sentences. Well, a lot of interesting entries here. N4 sounds good. Okay, okay. Let's see. Giving and receiving. I guess it's morau. I mean, ageru, kureru, morau. Well, let's go to the first one maybe. Okay. I'll just go here. Okay. So ageru, kureru, morau. Okay, yeah, gifting. Gifting verbs. Do you know anything about these? Ageru, kureru, morau. Do you know the differences? Let's see. I'll just go to the next one. New verbs. Ageru, kureru, and morau. I mean, the first one is written in kanji, but oftentimes it's actually written in hiragana only, though. Like, I don't really see ageru with kanji. Let's see, it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna go. Ageru and kureru. Ageru and kureru are both used to talk about giving, and morau means to receive. Let's see. I actually have a like a more like visual like a chart for that, but well, let's see how they deal with this one. Okay, let me see. Start with morau. Okay, since it's more straightforward. Okay, let's see. 手紙をもらいました。Okay. お母さんからお金をもらう。お金をもらう。兄は先生に本をもらった。So, もらう to receive. Okay, that's easy. So be careful, like you can actually use two different particles here. You can either use kara as like from. So お母さんから, the second sentence has お母さんから. Has kara. So from my mom or mother. お母さんからお金をもらう. So from my mom. I got, well, I get money. It says もらう. So, and 兄は先生に本をもらった. Can we say that? 先生に so by 先生. You can also use 先生に or you can use 先生から as well. Hello! Let me see who's in the chat. Gravidon, you're here. Patrick, what did you say? I only know that I mistake them for... Okay, you get confused. Don't worry. I actually have a better, like a chart. I might be able to pull it up later, but I just want to look at this app. Let's see. Gravidon, you're here. Good. Let me just continue. Let me see. So, morau, to get something, to receive something. Okay, by your friend or, family member. 兄は先生に本をもらった. A little bit tricky with the third sentence because normally when you are using もらう, you are the receiver of the sentence. Okay? So, but I don't want to make it too complicated, so I'm going to just go to the next one. So, 手紙をもらいました. Okay, it's the same. Okay, same sentences. So if you want to mention who you received something from, okay, you can do it in one of two ways. Okay. Yes, as I said, you can use kara to say where it's coming from. So, good. Let's go. So, お母さんからお金をもらう. Yeah. That's good. It's pretty easy. お母さん. So, my mom. から from my mom. お金を, so object を もらう to get or receive. So we normally use もらう when you receive it, okay? When the speaker is the receiver, so be careful. Okay, so that's why like the third sentence where it says 兄は先生に本をもらった it's a little bit tricky. I mean, I understand that, but normally when you're using もらう, you are the receiver. Or if the subject is someone who is very, very close to you. Well, in this case, it says 兄. I wouldn't actually say 兄. I would say お兄ちゃん if I'm close to my brother. So that's why I said it's a little bit questionable. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so the other way, you can use ni instead of kara. It's both are fine. Maybe I might say ni is more common. Ni is more common, especially when you get to a later stage. We use ni more often to indicate that where the action is actually coming from. So let me see. So let's start. 兄は先生に本をもらった. Okay. Good. Marks an indirect object, so it shows. Yeah, this is a very confusing explanation because indirect object is more like to somebody. So I don't actually agree with this one. This ni is actually not the indirect object ni. This is a different one. This is more like where the action or thing is coming from. Okay, so don't worry about this explanation. I find this a little bit incorrect. I will show you something else later, okay? Because I think the whoever wrote this got confused. It's not the indirect object ni. Indirect object ni is like when you are, let's say, giving something to somebody. That's the indirect object. So like, let me see. I give a gift to like let's say Yuffie. Okay, for example. Let me just write that. Indirect object. Let me see. I will just write it in my mini notes here. So, Yuffie ni, what shall I give? Oyatsu. Oyatsu is a treat. Treats. Oyatsu o. If I say Yuffie ni oyatsu o ageru, ageru is like I give. Ageru. I give. Ageru. So I give. Treats to Yuffie, my cat. Okay, so can you see this? Yeah. Okay. Well, sorry, I'm moving it. That's why it's moving. I just wanted to check if it's showing. So yeah, I have I'm using a different verb, which is ageru. Ageru is like my mnemonic for this is I give. Ageru. So when you want to say I give treats to Yuffie. In this case, I is the subject, who is the doer of the action. So I is the doer, but I'm not gonna write watashi wa because like it's not necessary. Okay, so give is the verb. Give treats object. So object oyatsu takes o because it's the object. And you'll be like, oh, what's this ni here? Yuffie ni. This is the indirect object. So don't get confused. This is different from what it says on the app. This is not the one. When you have something like, okay, to somebody, that's the indirect object. Okay? Don't want you to get confused. Let me just... It's not the same. The direction is completely the opposite. So don't worry, I'm just moving it. One sec. So this is an indirect object. It's like whoever speaks German, I mean, Hechi, you do. You know, in German, you know, you guys have indirect objects, so it's easier. So indirect object takes ni. Okay, so this is the indirect object. So be careful. That's not what it says on the app. So be careful. It's not the right explanation. Maybe they just got confused. Not a big deal, but you know, I would like to correct it. Okay, because it's not the right one. Okay, that's like the one they should have is more like a starting point. Ni, I'm making this up, but like yeah, they should differentiate it. Anyway, so gonna go to the next section. Here we go. Third sentence. I mean the translation is correct. But yeah, the explanation earlier was not right. I mean, to me, yeah, it was pretty confusing. Some people might say it's fine, but like that's the opposite one. So anyway, so I'm gonna press next. Okay. But the pattern here is correct. So you know, even though the explanation was slightly wrong, this formula is right. So it doesn't matter, you know. If you just kind of memorize this, you know, recipient wa giver ni kara object o morau. I know the pattern itself is actually correct. So maybe, you know, if you just memorize this, it's not a big deal, you know. Like you don't want to maybe overanalyze things. That's fine. Okay. Let me see. So, can I go to the next one? Right. Okay. One thing is not more out. Yeah. When you are the giver. Okay. Yeah. So this is actually why this is why I said it's weird to use morau for, you know, somebody else. Yeah. 先生は私に本をもらった unless you are very yeah, it's weird. Because you're the giver, so 私は先生に本を yeah, we can't use あげる for that one. It's like actually 差し上げた. Anyway, so let's see. So あげるくれる So yeah, あげる again I said it's I give or somebody who is close to you. Let's see. So くれる you will be the receiver. Anyway, so it's gonna go. I'm gonna go to the next one. Let's see. Okay. Oh, this is not too bad. So it says you or your family, friends. It's not just that. It could be someone who is very close to you as well. Okay, it's not just your family, friends, but to somebody else. So I give or let me see. Inside the other, in a circle. Yeah, in a circle is good. Outer circle. Yeah. So you're giving something to somebody else, or you or someone who is close to you giving something to somebody else. Okay, so that's that. Yeah, from the center or middle to outside. So あげる. Maybe yeah, something like this is easier when you look at example sentences. So let's go. Yeah. So the first one, 友達にクッキーをあげる. So 友達に, so to my friend. So that's the indirect object に. Okay. 友達にクッキーをあげる. So I give cookies to my friend or friends, depending on how many friends you mean. お父さんは, the second one, お父さんは医者にペンをあげました. So random. お父さんは so my dad 医者にto the doctor. So indirect object need to somebody. Indirect object. And a pen or that's the direct object. So anything that has here, cookie or pen or kasa or everything that has object or that's the direct object or. Okay. And あげました past tense. So I gave. The third sentence 私はあの人に傘をあげた。あの人に傘をあげた。So random. Okay. Good. Okay, I'm gonna move on. Okay. See? Um, let's see. You would also use ageru if someone outside the circle is giving something to someone else outside the circle. Or if a friend family member gave something to another friend family member. 先生は、学生に紙をあげます。姉は友達に花をあげた。It's fine. Okay. It's like something like this. It's actually not very realistic anyway, so you can just like ignore this one, okay? Because like when you're talking about giving something to someone, normally you're talking about you, like, giving something to somebody else, or it's a lot to do with you, isn't it? So like, talking about like a third person is not very realistic anyway. Unless you're talking about maybe politicians like giving, bribes or something. Sure. Anyway. Yeah, 先生は学生に紙をあげます。姉は友達に花をあげた。Yeah, you can ignore this. Let's say くれる。Yeah, くれる。くれる then, yeah, for this one you need to be the receiver. Okay. But you can use, your friend or the giver as the subject. Let me see. So yeah, for something like this, it's easier to look at sentences. So yeah. 友達は私にクッキーをくれる。友達はその the friend is a subject. Normally though, it's very common to use ga after the subject. 友達 normally if you want to make this into a more realistic sentence, I would write it like this. One sec. Normally when you have くれる it's more like 友達が one sec. 友達がクッキーを no クッキーくれた for example. This is more like realistic. One sec. Let me just move something. Yeah, I need to change colors. We go black. Yeah, so like if you see the particle here, it's normally ga when you are using くれる くれる to give, but like you are the receiver. So 友達が so my friend, I don't even have to use 私に because it's obvious. It's pretty obvious because you're using くれた indicates that you are the receiver. Okay? But you can use in this case 友達 as the subject. So 友達がクッキーをくれた so my friend gave me some cookies. Okay, so it's very common to use ga though. So on the app it says 友達は私にクッキーをくれる. It's a very unnatural sentence, I find. Still makes sense, but like it's not the first choice for me. And the second one, 医者はお父さんにペンをくれました。医者がお医者さんがお父さんにペンをくれました。Yeah, again, ga will be a better choice. And あの人は傘をくれた. Especially when you're using くれる, it's very common to use subject plus ga. So don't be surprised when you see something like this. Okay. On the app, they kept it as wa, which is not a mistake, but it's actually not that common. Okay. Let's see. Go to the app. Okay. Go here. Give a recipient に object をあげるくれる. Okay. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you can use the giver. Oh, let's say like just a friend as the subject. Okay. Because normally like you get things from your friends, or you give, you only deal with like, people who are closer to you when you're receiving something or giving something. So let me see. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Let me see. Yeah, so this one they got it right. So here the giver is the subject, and the receiver is the indirect. Yeah, they have this right. So they got the indirect object right here to somebody. So this is good. Excellent. And giver は recipient に object をあげてくれる. Oh gosh. Let's see. Let's look at some sentences. Cannot use から interchangeably with に. Yeah, this is exactly. It's not coming from somebody. This is the indirect object to somebody. Okay, the gift is going to somebody, so you can't use yeah, you can't use から here. It's not the same thing. Let's see. Cute. Okay. Are they gonna test it? Giving and receiving. Any quiz for this? Otherwise, it's not gonna help, right? I mean, you want to make sure that you're doing this right, so they don't test it. Does anybody know? Is there like if there's any quiz or something for this? Otherwise, it's not gonna really help, I guess. Let's see. Let me look at the chat. Sorry. I got carried away. Let's see. Let me see. Only one word both. Let me see. I'm looking at the chat. Okay. Receive, give. Graviton, you're here. Good. Talking about 借りる. Oh, you mean 借りる? 貸す? Okay, okay. 貸す and 借りる. Actually, Patrick, 貸す and 借りる works the same way because like when you're borrowing something, yeah, 借りる. So like 友達に本を借りる. It takes the exact same structure. So Patrick, you're actually on the right track. Yeah, and the particles actually works exactly the same way. Yeah, good. Let's see. Let me see. Interesting. Okay, Jonathan, I'll show you something that I made, which is a little bit easier to follow. So let me prepare that. Okay. For now, one sec. Let me just check the chat. Let me see. Can we use kara as from with もらうおばさんから飴をもらう yeah. When you're receiving 飴 candies from somebody, yeah, you can use おばさんから飴をもらう it's fine. Yeah, Patrick, that's the correct sentence. Akiyama! Good. Okay. You can't. Okay, it's okay as long as you're, well, you said hello. That's fine. You have to get up early. Oh, you can go to bed. Okay, but thank you for leaving a message here. I got the message. I read it out for you. Oh, there's no quiz. That's like, I hope they have a quiz about this because otherwise it's really confusing for learners. If they get to practice particles like using like indirect object ni and and other things, it will be very helpful. If they have that feature, it will be amazing. Let me see. I have a let me open something for you. Give me some moment. Okay, one sec. So gifting verbs. あげる、くれる、もらう. I show you my version. Okay. So if you couldn't follow that one, I'll show you my version, which is more visual. So one sec. Give me some moment. Okay. Gifting verbs. Okay, simple version. Do you want to see the simpler version, or do you want to see something a little bit more complex? I'll show you the simple version first. Okay. That's the one. Let me set up my screen for that one. Okay. PDF. It's like doing this super quick for you. PDF file. Gifting verbs. Gifting verbs. Where did it go? Okay, here we go. Just double check. So I have the iPad screen and extra notes and that. Okay, sure. It's coming soon. Not the right one. Okay. I just moved everything. PDF file. Okay, it's almost set. Almost set. Okay, here we go. Let me just move this guy. PDF file. Okay. Here. Oh, okay, I got it. Let me see. It took some time, sorry. Transition into that one. Okay, here we go. Can you see it? So, got some notifications. So this is my version. One sec. Did it change? Let me just finish this. Okay, studio mode. Okay, here we go. This is my version. As you can see. So let me just so yeah, this is how I explain あげる、くれる、もらう. So the first one I have 友達に so to my friend. So this is the indirect object に. You see, 友達に. If you look at the direction, here, I can't really highlight it. The arrow, goes from you to your friend. Okay, so 友達に, so to my friend, プレゼントを, so that's the object, or, which is, this is actually the direct object, or, that's the actual thing you're giving, and あげる, I give. Okay, that's how you remember it. Okay, so from you to your friend or somebody else, okay, you're giving a gift. I'm the giver. I or someone who is very close to you, so I, we, or like, one of you basically. Okay, I say I'm here, but it could be anybody who's close to you, but it's easier to assume that it's just you. Okay, and yeah, I give to my friend. あげる, that's how you remember it. Okay, and 友達 is the receiver. So my friend is the receiver. Okay, so 友達にプレゼントをあげる. Okay, so if you are giving, it's easy, huh? And let me see. Second one. So yeah, it gets a little bit not complicated, but you get more options if you are the receiver. Okay, if you are the receiver, two choices. Okay, you can go like this. The first one, I have 友達から, or you can pick 友達に. Either way, it's fine. So 友達から本をもらう. So もらう to get or to receive. So I get. What do you get? 本を, the book. So I get the book. And where? Where is it coming from? 友達から, so from my friend, or 友達に. So again, it does the same thing. This ni indicates where it is coming from. Okay, indicating the origin. So 友達から本をもらう. Or you can say 友達に本をもらう. So もらう is indicating that you are the receiver. Okay? And or you can say it like this. 友達が, again, you see, I have ga here because that's the natural way, to put it. So 友達が本をくれる. So くれるis to give, but that's only possible when you are the receiver. Okay, when you're receiving it. Okay, and then in that case, you can use 友達. as 友達 or whoever is the giver as the subject. In this case, subject が and direct object, direct object 本をくれる. Why do I keep saying direct object here? Direct object means that that's the actual thing. Okay. Indirect object means that like this. This is the indirect object. So you give to your friend. And present, so present, the present is the actual thing you are giving. So the actual thing is the direct object. Indirect object is 友達に, okay, to my friend. Okay, so this is how I explain, gifting verbs. Okay, so while you are here, I'll show you something super, super helpful. Okay, which the app didn't even show you. Let me just insert something underneath. One sec. Insert a blank page underneath so I can scroll. One sec. Yeah, okay, we go. So you can see it. Yeah, you can use it with verbs as well. Okay, the same exact directions and everything. It's super, super helpful. Okay, especially, okay, how does it work? When you do something, when you do something for, your friend, when you're doing like a favor, okay, you can use あげる with it, okay, which is cool. Okay, how does it work? So, again, indirect object to your friend takes ni. This is the same. And the cool thing is you can use this. So, 料理をしてあげる. So, 料理をする is to cook, isn't it? 料理する is fine. You need a 定 form here. So, 料理をして、定 form plus あげる. Okay, so you are like basically gifting an action, which is really cool. 友達に料理をしてあげる. Okay, so you cook for your friend. And so your friend in this case is the receiver of the action. Okay, so when you're doing favors of favors for your friends or family members or neighbors, doing something for people, this is something that you can use. We use this a lot. Okay, so that's why I just wanted to kind of include this version, with the verbs. Okay, because it's pretty much the same principle. So in this case, if you look at this section, okay, so you are receiving, okay, an action. What's that? Okay, so this means somebody's doing you a favor. Okay, like, oh, my friend, baked a cake for me. Or my friend, fixed my laptop for me. So like in Japanese, we want to show gratitude. We want to show, thanks. Or we want to appreciate. That's why, we use this heavily. Okay, it's really important to know. So here I'm using もらう because I'm receiving the action. Okay, and 友達に here から yeah, it's not gonna sound right, so we're gonna only use に okay, 友達に this is where the action is coming from. Exact same thing as we had. So 友達, this choice. Okay. This is not the indirect object. The indirect object is going to somebody, but this is indicating where it is coming from. I know it's confusing. It's two different things. Okay. So in this case, 友達にケーキを焼いてもらう。ケーキを焼いて、定 form of 焼く。焼く is to bake in this case. Bake. Or 焼く is for a lot of different things. You can use it for grilling and, heating up something. Cooking. In this case, ケーキを焼く is to bake. Bake a cake. So, 友達にケーキを焼いてもらう. What does it mean? Okay, you see, your friend is doing something for you. Your friend is doing something for you. So your friend, bakes a cake for you in this case. So 友達にケーキを焼いてもらう. Okay, 定 form. This one also takes the 定 form. 焼いてもらう. So that's why you need to know the, 定 form. Okay, and you need to use it when you need it. Okay, and if you want to use くれる, you can use くれる, but when you use くれる, your friend is gonna be the subject. Okay, so 友達が and ケーキを焼いて will be the same because it's the same verb, isn't it? 定 form plus くれる showing your appreciation. Okay, くれる you're receiving it, and but of course くれるis translated as to give, but it's not quite. Okay, it's not quite the right thing. You need to remember the directions. Okay, who is receiving what? Then for when you're receiving an action, you get to say two things, but be careful with the particles. Okay, so that's that. This is how I explain it. Okay. So that's why it's really hard to follow. When you just only follow text and sentences, it's really, really difficult. But I wish they have something like this, something more visual, so it's easier to kind of, understand. I have a lot of infographics like this I made from scratch because I just can't find any good, visual, in files and infographics in Japanese. So I have to make them one by one myself, for my students. So anyway, okay. So I always promise to upload files, but I'm kind of running behind. When I remember, I will try to put them all together. Okay. Right. So let me check the chat. I haven't checked it for a while. Where did it go? Chat. Here we go. Akiyama. Okay. Let me see. Akiyama went to bed. Let me see. Okay. Let's see. Good. Yeah. Nice. You like the graphic? Okay, good. Infographics. Excellent. I know. Yeah, I make more graphic explanations like this because it makes it so much easier to understand instantly. If you see, oh, okay, now I get it. Otherwise gifting verbs ageru, kureru, morau, giving something, receiving something in Japanese without looking at something like this is really hard to follow. Okay, so I wish Renshuu has this kind of feature, but maybe we're asking too much, I guess. I think it's good for building vocabulary, but for grammar explanations, it's pretty limited, I find. But I mean, it's still good for a little app, I guess. But anyway, so yeah. Right. So let me go back to the app. One sec. I have so many things in front of me, so I might click something something else. So that's my notes. Okay, mini notes here, iPad. Okay, here we go. Good. タイニャンに知識をもらう. Or if you want to say that, Patrick, タイニャンに教えてもらう is a good one. Okay, let me see. Let me just write that. Okay, here we go. So if you want to use that, タイニャンに教えてもらう. So if you want to rephrase that one, Patrick, タイニャンに indicating where it's coming from. 日本語を教えてもらう. Let's do that. So 日本語を教えてもらう. One sec. I'll fix that. Let's make it make this a little bit smaller so I can fit it. I can't. Oh yeah, it's pretty small now. 1 sec. Is it fitting? I know it's small. Can maybe make it a little bit bigger. Okay, here we go. So if you want to say that, tricky to fit it. So Taenyan ni 日本語を教えてもらう. Okay, you understand this? Yeah. So using もらう because you are receiving, okay, the action, okay, and from where? And this is where the action comes from. タイニャンに okay. 日本語を教えてもらう. Okay, so 日本語を so object を教えて te form and もらう. Okay. Of course, if you want to be, formal, 教えていただく you can say that, but okay, it doesn't really fit my personality and character, so don't have to use the polite version, okay? Anyway, I'm supposed to be more like kind of easygoing and casual, okay? Let me just like split this into like 2 okay lines and put this back. Here we go. Right. So. Let me just go to a different section, I guess. Let's see. So yeah, okay, it has a lot of grammar points. Comparisons, amounts. Yeah, it's shame like you know if you can't test it. Is there any like games, tools? Let's see. Oh, it's like more. Let me see. Oh, it's a lot of things here. Kanji index, Japanese index. What is it? Let me see. Oh my gosh. It looks too much. Games, community, resources, radicals. Let's see what it says here. Radicals. Let me see. Oh my gosh. This is too much. Do they like give you like quizzes and tests? Let's see. Does it have like any kanji testing features? Resources, Japanese basics. How do I go up at like a different level? So this is only grammar. Oh, kanji basics. Maybe that's that. Okay. Let's see. One. We know that. Okay. Cute character. Kao-chan is the number 1 most cute character. Cutest character. Let me see. 1番. Oh, did I just skip anything? Let me see. Each kanji has one. Onyomi, kunyomi. Yeah, you can ignore onyomi, kunyomi. As I explained in different streams. You don't have to worry. Okay, I'm gonna skip. Don't worry about onyomi, kunyomi. Oh yeah, this is don't worry. You don't need to memorize, which I agree. Most common readings are the non-faded ones. Ataru? Yeah, we never use that. So yeah, okay, so I see they gray. Okay, some readings. Okay, so that you don't learn them. I mean, you can just get rid of them altogether because we don't use them anyway. So so 食べる. Okay. Kunyomi sometimes are written like, okay. Sometimes the kanji is by itself. 食べる. They explain a lot. Just like, why don't you just like simplify it? I guess. Let's see. Okay, no magic system. Right. You just have to learn it. So, okay. Ah. Just don't worry. Just learn as you learn vocab. Don't worry about these things. It's not a big deal. Toki, niji, kanji. Okay. Okay. Radical. Yeah, I know. Is it gonna go like forever? They don't have any kanji quizzes or anything. Let's see. 今日は学校に行きました. Is there in your writing? All the time. Right. Yeah, if you have a lot of hiragana, then yeah, it's hard to read, which I agree. Okay. Break up sentences. Oh, they don't have like a separate kanji section, like to build kanji? I'm confused. Let's see. So they have grammar, resources, games, Shiritori. What's this Hanko Maker? Oh, what's that? Enter a message. Well, I don't know if it's gonna be useful. Examples of hankos you can make on Renshuu. Let me see. 猫はかわいい. Can I do that? Let's see. Oh, I can like select shape. Oh, this looks like a nightmare. Okay, let's see. Colors. I can change. Oh. I don't know if this does anything. Oh, you get to choose like different font. Crazy. Let's do this. Okay. Oh my dear. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so that's that. What's this community section? Am I allowed to go into the community section? Do you want to have a look at the community section? Okay, I'm scared. Okay, I'm gonna just tap. Oh, haiku? Question center. Shall I just answer questions? Translation center. Oh, there's a lot. Question. Oh, look at this. 何か楽器が弾けますか? Examine the sentence. いいえ. Oh, this is interesting. So okay, so there's a question and people answer. Oh, this is interesting. Maybe I can correct sentences too. Maybe that's too much. Okay. Maybe they don't want me to. Let me see. Maybe this is an interesting section for me to look at. Okay, more entertaining, I guess. I'm not gonna make fun of these sentences, but I think it's good to. Well, they're putting them out there, so like maybe they want me to check it. I don't know. Let me just check the chat. Let me see. Oh, new face, Div. Hello, Frogmint. Hello, you here? Good. Yeah, Patrick, you're welcome. Div, can't stick around. Seems really helpful. Great. Yes. There will be always an archive after the stream, so you can watch it if you want to. Okay. Oh yeah. You just like Patrick just said it. Radicals. Okay, let me see. Crikey, too much for my monkey brain. Don't worry about it. Yeah, sometimes, I mean, even to me, like, I get a little bit overwhelmed by this, I'm a native speaker. And I think in terms of the interface, Duolingo looks much easier, even though the content is like, a little bit. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say anything negative. But I think this looks really cute, but like maybe too much. Depending on what you're looking for. Let me see. Hechi have to do actual lessons to get quizzes. Okay, I see. Um, how do I go to lessons then? Like it wasn't a lesson. Let me see. Zaito, prefer a simpler app. Exactly. Yeah. Right. Exactly. Zaito, I agree. Yeah. I think um I don't know what you think, but I think they put too much, in this app. I prefer like having like an app dedicated to one thing, like one area, like um you know if it's just like specialized, for building vocab, maybe they should focus on that, instead of like putting too many things in. I mean, I don't know what you think, but like, okay, like for example, Anki, Anki is great for, building vocab. Brainscape is good for that too, memorize, building vocab. I think each app has, its own like specialty, you know so I think they should maybe focus on one area, maybe, which is like maybe vocab, instead of like branching out too much. Yeah, I don't know what you think, but like it's my opinion. Otherwise, apps like this should be pretty simple and straightforward. Not like, it shouldn't be like a website, um anyway. So let me see. I'm looking at the chat. Okay, let me see. Patrick. Mm. Kanji stupid, is it? Okay. Zaito, kinda. Will be perfect. Kanji. I know. Crikey, Duolingo. Anyway, curry. Wanikan is yeah. Wanikan is great for kanji. Yeah. Corey, be careful with the Wanikani vocab though. They list, the vocab that we don't even use sometimes. So be careful. Wanikani is great for identifying, characters. Um, you know, so like, if you look at it and you understand what it means. But sometimes I find the vocab, like, I don't know, a little bit too old fashioned, and they just give you something that we don't even use. I don't know if it's actually checked by native speakers, or like native speakers who are actually teachers. Anyway, but I mean, I mean, yeah, for learning kanji, yes, Wanikan is great. I mean, it's more like for identifying kanji, it's great. Okay. Let me see. Let's take a look at some of these sentences. Yeah, so 何か so something 楽器が弾けますか? Okay, 何か楽器が弾け楽器 musical instruments 楽器が弾けますか? Do you understand this question? So 弾く is to play an instrument. 弾ける is the potential form. So can you play any musical instruments? That's what's asking. So the first person is the いいえ I can't. Okay, piano. Okay, good. 楽器を弾けません. Well, the kanji is wrong. But yeah, it's the different kanji. Let me see. If you wanna use the right kanji, it's this one. So 弾く. This is to play an instrument. Instrument. Okay, let me see. Is it fitting? Okay, I need to do this. Okay. So 弾く is to play an instrument, but the other 弾く is to pull something. This 弾く pronounced exactly the same way. This is to pull. Okay. So that's the opposite of osu. Let me see. So yeah, so someone he says Matthias. I don't know. I should be reading. I mean, it's there for for the public to see. So I'm just like going through because I thought it's interesting, and then maybe it's interesting for you to see. So hikemasen. The kanji was incorrect, but the sentence itself isn't too bad. And the next one, okay, doesn't make any sense. And yeah, count. Okay, that's a random sentence. Oh, I see. This one wanted to say maybe guitar, but like I forgot the you know, the bar. Okay, let me see. Oh, there's a long sentence here. What's that? So, はい、それはピアノや様々のパーカッションの楽器、例えばドラムなどマリンバなど、ギターや Oh my god, this is this is a lot. Okay. ギターやベースギターやウードや少々バイオリンが弾けます。音楽は僕の命のですよ。命ですよ、I guess。きっと一つの器が忘れました。楽器を忘れました。一方で、僕はOkay, this is too much. Can I just skip that one? Next sentence. 私は楽器が弾けません。That's a very good answer. Okay. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, let me see. This is actually a pretty good question because it's using the right particles. Here, let me see. So when you're using the potential form, let me see. So 弾く, the potential form is 弾ける. 弾ける. The potential form. Potential form. When you have the potential form, let me see. ギターが弾ける or 弾けます. Of course, if you want to make the mass form, the particle is ga. So this is a good one to learn anyway. So ギターが弾ける and if you want to make it polite, of course it's 弾けます. ギターが弾けます. So I can play the guitar. Okay. So yeah, be careful. This is really important to learn because you guys always ask me, oh yeah, ga and wa and oh and this and this. This is what one of those things that you have to learn. So let's see. Normally, you will say ギターを弾く, right? So ギターを弾く. ギターを弾く to play. I play the guitar, which is actually true. I play different instruments. So ギターを弾く, I play the guitar. And then normally you have, object or, isn't it? Right? So 弾くを弾きます, for the mass form. But the thing is, when you use the potential form, what is the potential? Can, okay? Talking about the ability. In this case, so if you want to say, I can play, potential form, I can play the guitar. So in this case, or object or changes to ga, okay? This is just happens because of the potential form, okay? So object or changes to ga when it's in the potential form. This is one of the things you just have to learn. There's no way of I'm gonna use ga for I want to know a magical way to know when to use ga. No, there's no magic fix. Something like this is it's something that you've got to learn. Okay, ギターが弾ける、ギターが弾けます. Okay, potential form, object or changes to ga when you're using the potential. Okay, let's see. So yeah, that's useful. 何か楽器が弾けますか? Yeah, so yeah, the third sentence, it says 楽器を弾けません. So is it correct to use お? 楽器を弾けない. Of course, the kanji was wrong. 楽器を弾けません. It's not really a big mistake if you use お. But normally it's ga. So 楽器が弾けません. So I can't play instruments. Okay. So I'm talking about this. Yeah. 楽器が弾けません will be the right answer. So 楽器 instruments 弾けません. Are you familiar with potential? The potential form? Anybody? Potential. It's pretty easy. Anyway, maybe I might be able to show you later, but I need to open my file and things like that. So it might take some time. So 楽器が弾けません. 楽器 musical instruments. I know it's too small, I know. Okay. So that's that. Let me see if there's any interesting answers. Okay. This one. Where did it go? Where did it go? Here we go. Yeah, so here it says キーボードを弾けます. Very close. キーボードが will be the correct answer. But again, like when you just accidentally say キーボードを弾けます. When you're speaking, it's not really a big mistake, but we prefer が instead of を here. Okay. Let's see if there's any interesting comments. Like answers here. 子供の時、ピアノとギターを弾きましたけど、弾きましたが is the correct one. 今はあまり弾きません。まだ音楽が大好きだけど。That's not, actually, this is not a bad sentence at all. Well, as you can see, this person is like level 206. And 子供の時、ピアノとギターを弾きましたけど、弾きましたが will be more natural. 今はあまり弾きません。doesn't play much. まだ音楽が大好きだけどね。Yeah, again, so this one, somehow like it has ません. But it will be nice to kind of keep the tone the same. 大好きだけどね。大好きですけど。大好きですけどね will be more natural, but it doesn't matter. But it looks like this person is more advanced. Let me see. Aww. This is really interesting for me to see, like how much learners can write and how much, they can't. Because, okay, so if you see this one, okay, they couldn't get the little tsu. Okay. But I know what she or he is trying to say here, because of course wanted to write the little tsu, right? So if you want to get the little tsu, you have to double. You have to double the next consonant sound. Okay. So if you want to write this, you'll be going like 1 second. So ga and double. Okay, so you have to double the next consonant twice. Okay, so in this case, ga is fine. So ga and little tsu. You have to look at the next consonant, and which is ki. So k. So you double k, and then you get the little tsu. Okay, so this is like how you get the little tsu. So gakki, instrument. And let's see. I think, yeah, the top one. So here, 楽器が弾くできません. Okay, so maybe wanted to say, of course, 楽器が弾けません will be the right answer. 楽器が弾けません. But somehow, I think maybe he or she wanted to go 弾くことができません. I think maybe wanted to use ことができない. I think wanted to use this one instead, which is from ができる. Okay. できる. By the way, できる is the potential form of する. Okay. する actually changes to できる. Okay. So if you say 料理, so cooking. So 料理が cooking が できる is from 料理をする。そう、料理をする。料理、cooking をする。料理する is also fine too. If you don't want to say "o", it's fine. So 料理をする to cook. And if you want to turn this into the potential form, can, okay, potential, to be able to in this case, so 料理ができる, so I can cook. Okay, I can cook. Okay, so できる is basically from する to do. できる means can or to be able to do something. And so this is what where something ができる comes from. Okay, and so you can actually put a noun here. Okay, if you say 日本語ができる, I know it's strange to say I can do Japanese, but yeah, it means I can speak Japanese or I can understand Japanese. So something ができる、音楽ができる, I can do music. I know it's strange to say it in English, but anyway, 料理ができる, something ができる. So I think, yeah, this person wanted to use できる and then wanted to change it to the negative. Okay, see. So if 楽器ができません. I think that's what they wanted to say. So 楽器 instruments. 楽器 is instruments. So 楽器ができる楽器ができない can't do instruments meaning I can't play instruments. Okay? 楽器ができる楽器ができない and of course できる conjugates just like a do verb. Okay? So if you want to make it polite, できます and できませんできません楽器ができません will be the polite form. So I can't play instruments. Okay, and so the option for this sentence. So 楽器が弾くできません. I think they wanted to say first choice 楽器ができません or wanted to use this one ことができない. Okay, so you can nounify. So let's see 弾く and if you want to turn this into a noun 弾くこと弾くこと now it's a noun. Okay, 弾く to play an instrument. 弾くこと playing, so it's a noun. So remember, this takes a noun. So then let's put it here. 弾くことができない. So 楽器を弾くことができない. Okay. In this case, it's 楽器を弾くことができない. Okay. Because "が" is already used here. And 楽器を弾くこと、楽器を弾く. So this one is actually direct objectを弾く. So to play an instrument or to play instruments. And we nounified. We made this part, the whole thing actually into a noun. Okay, so noun ができる will be I can do something but I can't できない I can't play instruments. I can't play any instruments. Of course, if you want to turn it polite, できません楽器を弾くことができません I think that's what they wanted to say. I'm sorry for using the sentence, but it's it's there, for everyone to see. Okay, this it's for everyone with to see this. So I think you guys can actually benefit a lot from learners sentences like this. But I totally understand what, what she or he was going to say, and then it's great that they actually tried really hard to put it together. But yeah, I think the one possible answer is this: 楽器を弾くことができない or できません or simply just 楽器ができません. Okay. Okay, so that's that. So let's see if there's any interesting answers. Oh, ギターとピアノが弾けます. That's a very good answer. Okay, so ギターとピアノ. So noun to noun. I can't really sit this one. ギターとピアノ. So yeah, guitar and the piano が弾けます. That's a very good sentence. That's a very good answer. Let's see. And this one, yeah, piano, and you know this is not the right particle. Piano が弾けます. Okay. Some people just answer with one word, which is still fine. Okay. That's that. That's good. That's good. Okay. I mean, this section is like more entertaining than anything else, I guess. Oh, okay. I like this one. 最近 recently 大笑い is like to laugh. 大笑いしたことはありますか? So like anything that made you laugh really hard. That's what it means. And let me see. わからないです. Don't know. ありませんでしたね. That's nothing. 友人と仕事で付き合ってる? That's I don't know what they mean by that. Okay. Let me see. Any interesting answers? そうだが勝った. Let me see. ストリーマーはゲームのI don't know. 私の、息子は毎日笑いしたことをします。特にないですね。新しい映画のバービー. I like that. Okay, I haven't even watched it, but I like that they're, trying to make it current. Let me see. There's no other interesting answers here. Let's see. Oh, I like this. 今どこに行きたいですか? So where do you want to go? Now, 今どこに行きたいですか? Good question. もちろん日本に行きたい. That's a good answer. もちろん, of course, I want to go to Japan. The second sentence, 海に isn't it? So 海に行きたい. So destination に. And third one, 海です. That's also fine too. 食品店食品店に行きたい. So random. 食品店 is like an event where they exhibit like different types of food. Like some like local specialties and things. That's pretty random, but I like this answer. 食品店に行きたい. Yeah, I love this. Let me see. 森は静かで Okay, I see. So, 森 forest 静かで美しいから山に行きたい. I think they okay, ケルシ this person wanted to say 森は静かで so 静か is an adjective. 静かに is an adverb, so you can't use it here. So 静かで you want to say and. 静かで not adjective で for and. 美しい美しいから not だから美しいから so 美しいlet me see. Yeah, it's right there. So 森は I'm not gonna write 森 because I don't know if I can fit it. 静かで so an adjective で美しいso this sentence actually has 美しいだから but it's not because 美しい is an e adjective. So I think maybe he or she just got confused with like, an adjective. No, if it's kirei dakara, then it's okay. But 美しい is an adjective. So 美しいから, so you don't need a da here. Okay? 美しいから山に行きたい。But the rest is correct though. 山に行きたい、山に行きたいです。いや、山に静かで、森は静かで、I'm gonna write 漢字。そう、森は静かで美しいから、山に行きたいです。Yeah, it's actually, the rest is correct. So, it's good. Yeah, this is really like, interesting for me to see. Like, because like, they want to practice writing sentences. And I can actually see, like, if they're actually understanding, like, if they understand what they learned from the app. I'm sorry, is this mean? But some sentences are great. I love some of the answers, but I understand why they're getting some particles mixed up and wrong, because like I guess it's really hard to learn them on this app. Let me see. This 食べる Okay. 日本に行きたいです。Good answer. 日本に行きたいんだ。日本に行きたいんだ。日本に行きたいんだ。Okay, we don't really say it this way. 日本に行きたい is fine. 京都に行きたい。I wanna go to Kyoto. 猫カフェに行きたい。猫カフェに行きたい。It's not ね。It should be 行きたいよ。We don't say ne like this when you are answering like a question, like where would you like to go, and then the response. If you're responding, so if you look at this one has ne. 猫カフェに行きたい on its own is fine. 行きたいな is good. If you want to say 猫カフェに行きたいな, that's also fine. 猫カフェに行きたいよ it's fine, but not ne. Okay. I hope they don't mind me correcting. Well, it's out there, for everyone to see. So like, what's wrong? So 日本、未来に日本に行きたい。でもすごく高いです。Okay, so right here, so it should be す not so. すごく。未来に未来、将来の未来。将来、日本に行きたい。行きたいです。ですが、すごく高いです。Very close. But anyway, I'm not gonna fix that one. Next one is interesting. ちょっと眠いので、I'm a bit sleepy. どこにも行きません。I'm not gonna go anywhere. Right. That's a pretty good answer, because like the question actually asked, 今どこに行きたいですか? So where do you wanna go now? Or where would you like to go now? Right? So now, right now. And and then which one was it? Yeah, this one says ちょっと眠いのでyeah, I'm a bit sleepy. どこにも行きません. I'm not gonna go anywhere. That's a pretty good answer. I like that. 日本に行きたいです。図書館 library. Okay. Oh, that's a pretty good Akiyama. Is it our Akiyama? I found Akiyama here. Is this Akiyama? Is this our Akiyama who just went to bed? I need to ask Akiyama. どこでもいい anywhere. 美味しい料理さえあればね. That's a pretty good answer. I like that. どこでもいい. Anywhere is good. 美味しい料理さえあればね. As long as there's good food. That's a pretty good answer. I like that. We need to ask Akiyama if it's the right, if it's the same person. Let's see. The next one. イタリアの食べ物が大好きだから、okay, like loves Italian food, good. ローマ、it's not Roma, it's ローマ。close. ローマに行きたい。でも今はちょっと暑いですね。But otherwise, it's a pretty good sentence. Very good. Next one. 図書館に行きたいです。Wanna go to a library? Good. どこへ行きません。どこへも行きませんかな。 Oh, どこにも行きません. I guess, I mean, this one maybe wanted to say どこにも行きません. But the thing is, okay, the question was asking where do you want to go? Where would you like to go? So 行きたくありません. I think that's the okay, どこにも行きたくありません. Or どこにも行きたくない. Don't want to go anywhere. That's what it means. 行きたくない. Okay? どこにも行きたくない. どこへも is also fine too, but I think どこへも行きたくない。どこにも is more common. どこにも行きたくない。So 行きたい negative 行きたくない don't wanna go. Okay? 行きたくない don't wanna go. And the polite form 行きたくありません. And どこにも、this is more plus a negative meaning don't wanna go anywhere. どこにも行きたくありません. Don't wanna go anywhere. Okay. I think that's what they wanted to say here in this sentence. 学校 the last one is I like that one. 学校以外 apart from school, except school, どこでもいい anywhere is good. I like that. Okay, this person is level 30. Okay, I like that. 学校以外 apart from. It's a pretty good one. Except, apart from, okay. No, apart, sorry, P. I love doing this. Oh my gosh. This is a lot though, like, I just went through all the sentences. I love it. But I mean, they have a lot of interesting questions and, yeah, these questions are really good to learn as well. You know, like, if you wanna, make a conversation and, you could ask these questions. I know some of them are pretty random, kind of one-off, questions. But something like, let me see. So like here I see 休みの日は on your day off 何をしますか? Like what do you do on your day off? Let's have a look and see what everyone's doing. I love it! Okay. 休みの日は何をしますか? So yeah, what do you do on your day off? And the top one is the best answer. ゴロゴロしています. I do nothing. ゴロゴロする is like you just like, you lie on your bed and do nothing. Sometimes maybe like, you are on your phone or like pretty much like just sleep and do nothing. That's ゴロゴロする. I like that. Let me see. アニメを見ます. Watch anime. Oh, that's it. Okay, the third one, this one. YouTube. YouTube を見たり. So it's using okay. The sentence is using たりたり. I like that. That's a really good one. YouTube を見たり. Watching YouTube. 新しいダンスを習ったり. 習う is to learn something. 新しいダンスを習ったりゲームをしたりします。たりたりする is a very good sentence. I see. Interesting. Can you spot the mistake here? In this sentence? Anybody spot the mistake? Yeah, 見て shouldn't have the little to. 見て isn't it? Yeah. So, 映画を見て not 見て because 見る is aる verb. Okay. It doesn't take the most common pattern for the te form. So 映画を見て、日本語を勉強して、それから寝ます。Apart from that, it's not too bad. アニメを見ます good. Everyone watching anime is great. I see. So next one, レン君。ポッドキャストを聞くし、not she. She is like, we use she for listing reasons. So in this case, it doesn't match. Okay? Because like, you are not listing reasons for, let me see, oh, why do you like that kind of thing. But at this one, the question was basically asking, oh, what do you do on your day off? What kind of things do you do on your day off? So, yeah, this one, podcast. I think the best answer, best option for Ren-kun here will be like using taritari. So, ポッドキャストを聞いたり、勉強したり、犬と遊んだりします will be the right answer. Okay. Why am I correcting other people's sentences? Because it's fun. And then, you guys can learn too. I think they want to be corrected too, Like, that's why they're posting. So, doing this for free. Podcast を聞いたり, I'm not gonna write everything. So, たりたり。ポッドキャスト聞いたり、勉強したり。So, 勉強したり。So, たりたりする is to, you use that when you are listing activities or actions. Okay? 聞いたり、ポッドキャスト聞いたり、勉強したり、犬と遊んだりします。Let me see. 犬と遊んだりします。I think that's what they were going for. I think. Yeah. So Ren-kun does things like, listening to podcasts, or studying, and like playing with his or her dog on a day off. Good. 勉強します。Okay, so yeah. I'm sorry for using these sentences, but yeah, it's out there, for everyone. So, it's kind of good to kind of take a look at these sentences and see, what's missing or what's going on. So, let me see. So the top ones, anime o, okay. I see. So the mistake here is like, okay, this person is using to as and, but you can't do that with like with verbs. Okay, to as and is for like nouns. So noun to noun. Sorry. If you have noun to noun, then you can use it as and. Let me type. Okay. Noun to noun. If you have noun to noun like inu to neko, sure, then it's like and. But in this case, okay, let's see. If you see the sentence here, anime o, okay, I think wanted, okay, Princess wanted to say anime o mite, たくさん寝ます or maybe アニメを見たりたくさん寝たりします depending on what they wanted to say. But yeah, we don't say ます plus と so like if you want to connect, 定 form as and, たくさん here we go. Yeah, but the problem here is like, okay, using like and here, in this case, 見て, 見る, and, it's a sequential, like you're just talking about sequential actions. アニメを見てたくさん寝ます So like after watching anime, or I watch anime and I sleep. So like maybe not not an ideal answer. Maybe if you want to say, oh, I do things like this and that, in that case, tari tari, like, here, as in the earlier example, this might make more sense. So, アニメを見たり、たくさん寝たりします will be a better answer. But I'm not gonna correct. Yeah, okay. I'm just suggesting. Okay. Let me see. How many answers? Let me see. Interesting. Anyway, let's see what you guys are saying. Let me see. I haven't checked the chat for a while. Okay. Whoa. So many things. Let's see. Okay. Andrew, sorry, I'm late. I I was checking example sentences, or like a kind of learner, like sentences on this app. Sorry, didn't have time to check. Let's see. Got particles used with ability. Let's see. Potential form about a week ago. Okay, I had to use it. All the time. Good, good. When chatting with natives, yeah. Small kana. Yeah, X and small also works too. Yeah. She. Let me see. F7 so hiragana to katakana. I think it depends on your computer. So let me see. And okay, right, standard kana with no more than 2 keys. Okay, let's see. I might need to skip. Okay, some of the chat messages here. Let's see. Oh, May is here. Good. Osu, you're here. Good, good. Can't write sha and q. Okay, end of the world. Okay, Andrew, I can't write sha and q. Okay, not the end of the world. I write using blind typing. Oh, I see. Okay, okay, okay. Sha and a q. Okay, I'm sure you know this by now, but let's see. So if you wanna do sha and q. Okay, when I type sha, I type. Let me see. I don't have much space here. I know. Because I mostly wanted to show the app. So for Andrew, if you want to do sha, I go SHA. Okay. And for, was it Ka? Ka, I go KYA. Okay. So what else is tricky? Let's see. It's pretty straightforward. Let me see. Let me go back to the chat. Okay. Okay. Oh, let's see. That's not what I've written. YouTube is strange. Oh, maybe it changed. Yeah, emoticon. Like, yeah, I think like it turns to emoji somehow. Okay. Just in case. That every journey made me switch to better software alternatives. Okay. Andrew, very vocal today. Good. I know. Sorry, Andrew. I only noticed now. Sorry, I was like, I'm here. I was like, Patrick talking. Good. Let me see. Okay. Okay, some tech talks I might need to skip. Okay, I'm. Okay, Patrick is dealing with Andrew. Okay, good. Okay. Goro goro suru is me. Gravidon, goro goro suru. You just learned a new word. Good. Excellent. Okay. See Zaito joining the tech conversation. Okay. Going off topic. No, the chat going wild is fine. It's fine. Okay. You guys can talk about whatever you want. I don't mind. Okay. Anybody want to see my katana collection? Show me, Zaito. Show me your katana collection. Excellent. Right. Okay. So everyone's here. Andrew's here. Talking about some tech stuff. Anyway. So shall I just continue? Just going, maybe like go to different sections. Let me see. Where am I now? Okay. Games, maybe. Shiritori. Can I play Shiritori with somebody else? Somebody mentioned like I can play Shiritori. Like, oh, is it this section or? Let me see. Oh, adventure mode. What's that? Oh, I can play with other people? Let me see. Oh, this is like too much. Like it's too much to read. Okay, let's see. Are there anything else in the community section? Oh, haiku, like somebody wrote haiku? Okay. Oh, let's see. Oh, the theme is summer. Oh, okay. Interesting. Not gonna go here. What else is out there? Let's see. Forums, translation center. uh what's this? Oh, the word garden? Um Finished. How does it work? I don't understand this. Uh Colored. Try and make a garden. Hmm. Write an answer? Like how does it work? Cheese. Okay. Oh, is it like write in sentences maybe? Let's see. Hashi. Owari. Oh, I see. So you have to write sentences using okay, what's listed here? So owari, hashi. Uh okay, write an answer. Um Japanese sentence optional. Um okay. I don't know. I can't think of anything funny. Owari. Um any other challenges? Let me see. Hamsters. Oh, okay. So you get to like pick different like topics and then write sentences. I don't know. Maybe is this why they have random sentences? I wonder. Um, let me see. Hamster はレジでキャッチャーを務める. Okay, it's totally random. Anyway. Okay, maybe we shouldn't even go there. Crosswords. Let's see. Oh my gosh, what's this? Uh Anybody want to do this? Isn't this like for old people? Like, reading newspapers and like um maybe not. Maybe it's for young people too. Um oh my gosh, this is too much. I need my newspaper with this. Anyway. So games. Anybody wanna play Shiritori? Um shall I Oh, what's this? Monsters? Ooh. Um so they have different what do I do? Oh, Yuki-onna. Oh, they're like my opponents or something? I don't know. Play. Shall I go and pick Nabe-san? Let me see. Always asleep in its pot. Finds time for okay, let me see. Shiritori battle. Um I need to make my screen bigger. One sec. Okay. Press oh yeah, I need to actually press that. ワイシャツつ罪罪罪み右右 right ギター ah it's like so tricky to type. I've got like a small iPad keyboard here. What? It is katakana. What? Am I not? This is so annoying. This is katakana. Come on. So let me see. Gi 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 giri 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 giri. I should have said giri giri. 料理 cooking り It just shows me like suggestions of maybe pick that. One sec. リアル It shows me suggestions, so. 留守すすすスイカスイカ活動 activities う上の Can I say that? Am I allowed to say? Okay, 上の飲み物の海苔 seaweed. Does it have nori? Doesn't have nori? 流行 trend う They like う海海土産げ Can I say ghetto? Do you know what it means? Ghetto. Oh. Well, you can look it up. ロケットと隣 There you go. 隣 neighbor 理解 understanding 異世界 Can I say that? Is it in the dictionary? 異世界 Oh, okay. 家I can't say Can I just say Because it's a word. Come on. So 選ぶ But does it have to be a noun? To choose. Seems like it's fine. 分野 category ヤクザ雑誌島 island 島マーケットトマトWhat's the とas in like 10? と梅 plum 梅メガネね Can I say ネトゲ I wonder if it has it in the library ネトゲ Can I say that? Do you know what it means? ネトゲ What? It just ended. Come on, it's a word. ネットゲ means like online games. That's what it means. And like, what? It's annoying. I'm annoyed. Anyway, they need to edit. Let's see who's in the chat. Goro goro suru. Okay. I'm looking at the chat. Shiritori online web page. Okay. Multiplayer. Okay. How do I do that? Okay. Shiritori online web page, web apps where you can play multiplayer. Do you have the link, or do I have to look it up? Youngest like to do. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I know. Sorry, I said crossword is for old people. Maybe it's not. It's like, I think it's for young people too. It's my image was like, like kind of middle-aged man, like in a cafe with his newspaper, just like, doing, crossword, puzzles. That was my image, but maybe it's, it's changed. Let me see. Awa. Hi, you're new. Hello, good to see you. Crikey, don't have the skill set necessary. It's okay. Could do shiritori, okay? Patrick, get used to being oji-san. If you are not yet, it's gonna happen soon. Kiddo, Zaito, yes, that's what. That's what I typed. I'm sorry. Uh, anyway, Patrick, only 27. Mm, yeah, yeah. Crikey, pizza, good, good. Yeah. Um, dude, buy Japanese standards. I think you qualify already. Good, yeah. Neto game, yeah, online games. Yeah, you know this is Zaito. Good. Yeah, like I typed the neto game and like they disqualified me. I was like, great. I feel honored. Crikey, tsugi, gyaru. Oh, you are doing like oh, I see. You are doing Shiritori in the chat. That's great. Yeah, continue. I want to see. Tsugi, gyaru, ruru, ru. Ru is hard, isn't it? Ru. Shall I? You guys can cheat, uh, Netoge is from internet game. That's why it's from. Netoge. Um, it's from internet game or net game. So it's the shortened version of this. So netto. So netto, but we say netto and then netoge or netoge, like online games. So that's where it comes from. Oh my gosh, I don't. Okay, return to menu. Somehow they didn't understand me. So settings, games, community. What else is in the community? Let's see. I want to see what people are talking about. uh Question. I like these questions. Any funny answers? Um. Oh, this is really kind of okay. Personal. 今はどこにいますか? So where are you now? Oh, the top one is creepy, huh? 私は今あなたの家にいます。I'm at your house. I like that. And next one. 地球にいます。On the earth. Good. 今ベッドにいます。Let's see. Any funny answers? ハンガリーにいます。ブラジルです。家にいます。This is I like this. Okay. Let's see. イギリス。職場にいます。ちょっとサボってる。Oh, this is a good one. Let's see. 職場 is like a workplace.仕事場 is fine. And then I like what comes after that. ちょっとサボってる。サボる is like you don't do the work, you know? ちょっとサボってる. In this case, it means that okay, this person is not working, but they're supposed to be working, but like maybe playing some games or like checking like messages and things like that. That's サボる. Okay. Anyway, I like this. What else is here? Let me see. A lot of good questions actually. 毎日楽しいですか?毎日楽しいですか? Is every day fun? Or do you have fun every day? はい、楽しいです。楽しいは言葉が過ぎます。Maybe 大げさ Maybe wanted to say 大げさ is exaggeration. 言葉が過ぎます。最大限に活かしますように。Oh my god. This is too much. Okay. Let's see. だけど楽しい毎日を頑張りますね。Let's see. Let's ask, 毎日楽しいですか? Shall I answer? Maybe not. まただね。まだだね。今後で楽しめるために頑張っている。まだだね。今後楽しむためかな。今後楽しむために頑張っている will be the right answer. Oh, someone said yeah. No. Sad. Um, let's see. 毎日楽しくないけど悪くないよ。It's not fun every day, but it's not too bad. Let's see. The next one, いいえ、めったに楽しいけど毎日じゃない。めったに楽しい。We don't say this. めったに、if you use めったに, you need to use the negative form. 楽しくない。I think that's what they wanted to say. めったに楽しくないけど毎日じゃない。Yeah, that's why context is really important. This one. Anyway, so I wonder if the Akiyama we saw was the Akiyama we know. That's all I want to know. Anyway, so let's go back. Japanese basics. What do you think? So, was it helpful? All right. Let me check the chat. Is the Shiritori still ongoing? Oh, it's still ongoing. That's great. Wonderful. Do shortened words usually count in Shiritori? I'll say why not? 留守 yeah. すごい 今 祭り料理 yeah, slacking off, yeah, it's サボる yeah, crikey, that's the right word. Patrick, リンゴ 午後 good. For Shiritori multiplayer. Yeah, for yeah, you can have shortened words. If it's netoge, yeah, that's why I said netoge. Yeah, I like this Shiritori in the chat. or maybe you could do something more like technical, like you could even write a sentence in Japanese but in Shiritori, that would be pretty cool. That's crazy, I think. Anyway, so I think we are good. So I think we went through pretty much everything. We didn't. Seems like okay. My conclusion is that I think maybe they could have focused on one area. Maybe if it's vocab, just call it vocab. So then maybe then the interface will look much simpler and maybe easier for people to do like reviews and like quizzes and things like that. Of course, it's great to see that they want to put a lot of things on the app, but I even like for me, I'm a native speaker. I look at this and I'm like, I'm overwhelmed. So I wish they could just focus on one area, or maybe like vocab and kanji and that's it. Then what to work on. But I guess maybe they just branched out way too much. In my opinion, I don't know what you think, but just if I were to use this as a learner, I might just like get like, oh, I don't know what to do next. So it's really hard to focus on everything. But I mean, it is great that they want to help as many learners as possible by like giving a lot of things. But maybe this could be a reason why people kind of give up too. So if I were them, I might just like make maybe a separate app for maybe vocab. A separate app for like grammar or like sentences and things like that. Instead of mixing everything together. But otherwise, the ideas of having like mini games and things like that, it's great. I like this Shiritori game, which is great for practicing your vocab. And the community section is a great idea, but the thing is like you don't get your sentences corrected, so like you don't even know if it's correct. I just went through, but like some of them didn't look that good. Sorry, I'm honest. Anyway, so you're still going. Good. Like the Shiritori. ゴロゴロ6果物 Can anybody see this message? I can see your message. Yes. Awawa, Awawa, I see your messages. You good? You wanted to ask me something? Yeah, you're welcome. Anyway, so what do you think? I think I kind of went through pretty much everything, on this app. And my conclusion is that this could be great if they focus on maybe one or two areas only. Maybe leave the sentence section or community sections and things like that. Maybe like on the website version. So like then it's easier to navigate, and then like easy to focus on certain areas. That's my opinion. I mean, you might disagree. I don't mind. Everyone's different. But like if I was a learner, like trying to use it, I might get really confused. So like I wish they can just like be a little bit more specific and focus on like what's good, what they're good at. So like, okay, I think for vocab, it seems like they're great. They cover a lot of different levels, so you can use this for building vocab, but maybe not for other things. I didn't check everything, so I don't know. But to me, it looks a little bit overwhelming in some places. But some people like that, so that's great. But you can just pick the things you like, and then it might work for you. But I wish this interface is a little bit more simpler, so it's easy to know what to work on like every day. But otherwise, it looks promising. You know, but I don't want to say anything bad or like anything negative, as you know. Anyway, so the Shiritori is still going. I like this. um, 了解, good. There's a good word. Yeah, isha, good. So yeah, anybody? Yeah. Type it. You can still keep going. But I guess I'll be going soon, and chat will close pretty soon. Anyway, yeah, I mean, if you want to play Shiritori like this, you're, you're you're very welcome. In every stream. Okay, I'm not gonna stop you. Um, yeah, Hedgie, right? Yeah, it has like too many things. Like if I go to this like kind of dictionary, section, it shows like a lot of things here too. It's good that they want to make it accessible, um but I mean, to me it's a little bit overwhelming, like by I mean, the ideas are great though. I know what they're trying to do, but I think for more like complicated stuff, or something that's more intense, they should maybe do it like on the website or something. For a little app like this, it's maybe too much to cram everything into it. My opinion. Anyway, I don't know what this. Oh, what's this? There's a garden. I can grow things. Yeah, I like these like little ideas. Like they have a lot of ideas, but maybe it looks like they're struggling to put them all together. Um, you know. Anyway, I don't want to be too too honest. Right. Okay, who's in the chat? Can we see? Yatta, Patrick, good. やめてください. That's what all the people always tell me. Saito, you're always funny. Crikey, what will be a good combination of apps to cover all parts of study? Like Anki for vocab, Wanikani for radicals, and so on. I mean, you don't want to do everything in one app. That's like my opinion. Because I think that's what they tried here, but like ended up being like a little bit too much. So, if it's vocab, of course Brainscape. If you know Brainscape and Anki, or the app I recommend is I Know. Do you know this one? Let me see. Let me just write that in the notes. Mini notes. Let's see. Do you know this one? I Know. I'll put a link at some point. Maybe somebody can help me with this. I know, I think Japanese Core 2000, I can't remember. But yeah, there's a pretty good app called I Know. This is a really good one for uh, building vocab. And then the good thing about this app is like the example sentence is really good. Like they don't have random sentences, but they have really good sentences to help you understand um, each word. So I highly recommend I Know. What else is good for? Yeah, Wanikani is good for kanji, but some people like it, some people don't. It's up to you, whichever you want to use. But Wanikani, you want to kind of ignore example sentences of Wanikani, and some vocab, words are not very useful. But you want to use Wanikani for learning radicals and learning how to identify kanji, and that's pretty much it. You don't want to go too deep. What else is good? Apps. I know apps are apps, right? So books. Let me see. Textbooks. Have you heard of let me see. Nihongo Fun and Easy. Have you seen it? Um sorry, fun and have you seen this book? Nihongo Fun and Easy, but it needs to be book 2, not 1. Book 1 is only for tourists. Nihongo Fun and Easy 2, it is great. I love the patterns they have. They have a lot of like phrases and patterns, and it's really easy to use. It's very straightforward. I mean, it's not 100%. Sometimes I wish I could change some of the things they have in the book, but this is way better than any other textbooks I've seen. I teach, I teach, for real. So Nihongo Fun and Easy, really good for, building really useful, how do you call it, like phrases and expressions, and like you get to actually use them in a conversation, and it's really good. This is a really good book. And what else is good to use? Too many. Of course, my channel is great. For understanding grammar. I think you could study like vocab and grammar and whatever by yourself, but the thing is, you have to put it into practice, and then that's when you actually learn it. This actually happens to a lot of self-studying learners. They kind of know a lot, but they actually don't know how to put them all together. And then when they kind of practice speaking, they go like, I don't know what to say. So like you need more like kind of instant feedback from a native speaker or teacher. When you want to like practice writing sentences or like speak to somebody, you want to get like more like live feedback to check your understanding. That's when you actually learn. Okay, so anyway, but there's no like one size fits all kind of approach. So everyone's different, everyone uses different things. Anyway, for kanji, of course, there are more options. Remembering the kanji book has a pretty good reputation. It's a good one. The kanji combat game I was playing, it's fun to play if you can ignore some of the features. You can get used to kanji. That's great. But it's ultimately kind of up to you. There are so many apps and like books and like some people recommend certain books and apps, and like it works for them. These things work for them, but not for everyone else. So you could just explore by yourself, ignore my recommendations and try and explore and see what works for you. whatever makes you, keeps you motivated is the right thing. So, anyway, let's see. Who else is in the chat? Let me see. Apologies if I didn't reply. I didn't notice I was one of in the live stream. It's okay. Crikey, ibukuro. How did you learn that word? Okay, Patrick. Romaji. Good, good. Crikey, jitensha. Good. Patrick, whatever apps you're using, it's better to avoid the green bird. I know what you mean. Yakuza. Good. And let me see. I tried the bird app for a while and got burnt out after 1 week with no one to practice with. I know practicing with someone is really important. Yeah, right. I mean the green bird app. I think it's good for like German or like French, Italian, things like that. I hear good things about that app, for other languages, but not Japanese. Let me see. Taenyan, have you tried ChatGPT for live feedback? I think I can do Japanese in general. Maybe I should try that in a live stream, and see, if it's accurate. Crikey, I've been using Genki and so far. Okay, I mean Genki. Which chapter? Like, have you been through like chapter 3, maybe 4? Crikey. Depends. Like, some people kind of give up using Genki. It has too much sometimes. Okay. Maybe the first maybe 2 chapters are pretty easy. But maybe after that, a lot of people kind of drop out. So we'll see. Okay. Well, yeah, Genki is kind of like expensive, isn't it? Or some people just copy. I know. Right. So. Okay, everyone's great. Had a good time. What do you think of the app? I don't know. I guess I'll see you guys on Saturday or the weekend for my Animal Crossing stream. I haven't really played it for a while, so like it might look pretty bad. But anyway, so Craigie like the complete book. Yeah. Genki has too many things. Anyway, so okay, Sensei, we'll see. Yeah, Animal Crossing stream. Yeah, I'll see you guys on at the weekend. Okay, with Animal Crossing, and I'll go. Okay, thank you so much for your time. I loved it. I loved seeing Shiritori in the chat. It's great. Honestly, I don't mind if you guys talk about something else. I don't mind. Okay, I'm not that strict. All right, so I'm going. Okay, so see you guys. Mata ne. Lingo deer. Okay, Patrick saying something. Lingo deer is usually correct for Japanese instead of kids. Lingo deer. Somebody mentioned that, but maybe I should take a look at some point. Okay. Bye Nyan. Bye Gravida. I'm going. Bye guys. Bye. See ya. Whoa. Good. Mata ne. Thank you. Kemono Crossing, Crikey, Zaito, Patrick, everyone, mata ne. Mata ne, arigato. Bye bye. Mata ne.